thinking logical about what they want. They don't have like opinions of themselves, like what works for them at that level. And howdy guys, it's a good day to be alive, and I'm here with my second long form video. This time I'm using this microphone I had since because my neighbors are kind of playing loud music and stuff. But this is what I want to talk about today: how to stand out, not really stand out, like how not to feel intimidated by people who try to make you feel small. And when you're in a group, they try to make you look weird or feel be the weird one or something like that. I'll just switch off the fan. And so I've been around such groups lately. Not by me though, but it just happens. For example, my basketball team, basketball training. So I feel like most of them, like literally most of them, they don't have like opinions of themselves. Like they just, okay, this guy says LeBron is better, yeah. So all of them be like, yeah, LeBron is better. But then they don't think critically and say maybe Steph Curry is actually better than LeBron. Do you get? So when you say Steph Curry is better than LeBron, be like, no, that's weird. So some of them are just there for the vibe check and not actually thinking logical about what they want in life. So if also when I'm around my reading group or friend group, this is my issue. I kind of think 3 steps ahead of each of them. Do you get? So I don't like give pre-context. I don't like give them context to work on. I kind of enjoy people thinking, trying to connect the dots, and then they feel, okay, I've connected it, and be like, oh, they get the punchline. But that's kind of way my error do, and it's affecting me too, because at that moment I already have it all figured out. But then, even though the person that wants to like push you down, gets the point. If he notices that others don't, he pretends like he also doesn't. So he just vibe checks, like he just fizzles into the crowd and then makes mockery of you, which is pretty bad. And I don't know if you can relate to that, but it happens though. Oh, the cock crowed. I don't know if you could hear it from a microphone. And thirdly, what else? Okay, it's 2 minutes already. Let's round up. How do you be yourself and stand out? When you get into a new group, you need to observe first, and you need to say, okay, this is the funny one, this is the smarter one, this is the silent one, and this is that one that you don't want to converse with enough with, or you don't want to share stories or secrets with, because they're going to use it against you. You feel me? So when you get there, you kind of observe first, and then you start trying to relate. Now, you don't have to compare your level 1 with their level 10. You might see someone there maybe trying to tease someone else in really disrespectful ways, but the person they're teasing kind of feels happy and good about it. But if you try to do that same thing, it's going to end up in a catastrophe, because that level of familiarity they have, or that level of closeness, of safe space they both share, you haven't started sharing it with them. So you kind of need to stick to where you are and walk up, and even when they try to advise you, like this is what you should do, they're just trying to advise you in their own perspective at that level they have gotten to. They don't tell you how they actually got there. They just tell you what works for them at that level, and you need to be able to differentiate it. Now, this is what I learned, yeah. So instead of saying directly that Steph Curry is better, in my example about LeBron and Steph, I said, okay, yeah, LeBron is actually good, but Steph is an artist. Now, you are not disagreeing, you're agreeing to drop another point. You're making the people feel heard. I kind of conversed with my brother like some days ago, so he's like, try to make people feel heard, try to make people feel understood. I shouldn't make people try to understand me. I should try to understand people instead. You get? So I believe this is what each and every one of us should do, and I hope we all get better in whatever we do in life, and conversations or social life, and growth in general. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you later. Bye.